Who is Venus in Libra compatible with? The planet Venus is an important thing to look at in an astrological chart for assessing relationship compatibility. Venus rules the things that a person values, including love and money. Venus, like any of the planets, is expressed more easily in some zodiac signs than in others. The two signs Venus rules are Libra and Taurus. If Venus was in Libra on the day you were born, you are therefore likely to have an ability to articulate your ideas around love. If you have Venus in Libra, your best compatibility matches are partners who have Venus in Leo or Venus in Sagittarius. Looking at the characteristics of the sign of Libra reveals additional possibilities. Let's talk about the Libra basics. Remember that each zodiac sign is associated with a season, a mode, is it in the beginning, middle, or end of a season, and an element. Looking at the characteristics of the sign of Libra reveals additional possibilities. The season of Libra is fall, with the cardinal mode, which is the first sign in its season. Libra is also one of the air element, and being ruled by the planet Venus. Let's now move on to the Venus basics. Venus stays within two signs of the Sun in terms of relative position to Earth. That means people who have Venus in Libra can have the Sun in only the following signs: Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. We have reached the signs' best matches, and the first best match is Venus in Libra with partners Venus in Leo or Sagittarius. Leo and Sagittarius are the fire signs closest to air sign Libra. The four elements, fire, earth, air, and water, typically break down into two groups of two, fire and air, and earth and water. Older astrology texts often refer to fire and air signs as masculine and water and earth signs as feminine. In today's world where people of all genders are able to express a broader variety of roles and traits, perhaps a better way to understand the difference between the two groups of signs is to look at their focus. Water and earth signs tend to be interested in security and in maintaining the structure that exists. This can include the domestic stay-at-home parent, but it can also include the sort of person who looks for a job that is stable and guaranteed. No matter what happens in the world, industries like education, healthcare, food, and banking aren't going anywhere. Those lines of work are therefore full of earth and water sign people of all genders. Fire and air signs are interested in innovating and exploring. Even if they are found in stable industries, they find the wilder parts of those industries. While an earth or water sign person might be happy with a financial job that involves managing conservative investments for retired people, a fire or air sign person might get curious about the riskier side of the financial industry like options trading. Similarly, the fire or air sign worker in the healthcare industry might gravitate toward experimental therapies. As in the theory underlying Chinese medicine, there's yang within the yin. The theory of yin and yang, as described by the traditional Chinese Medicine World Foundation, works well for understanding the difference between the fire and air signs and the earth and water signs. Yang is the outwardly focused energy of fire and air signs, and yin is the inwardly focused energy of earth and water signs. While the air signs dream up new courses of action, the fire signs make the action happen. Venus in Leo, who is just plain cheerful, can therefore be an excellent cheerleader for Venus in Libra. Venus in Libra tends to scheme to make the world a better place and can get depressed if such a scheme does not work out. Venus in Leo, however, can help Venus in Libra pick up the pieces and figure out how to move forward. Venus in Leo can also help Venus in Libra realize that it's okay to enjoy life as it is before perfection has been achieved. Venus in Leo is less refined than Venus in Libra, but Venus in Leo knows how to have a good time. When it comes to telling the truth, however, Venus in Sagittarius is blunt. Venus in Libra is used to thinking that decorum and honesty are mutually exclusive, and Venus in Libra is used to picking decorum. The example of Venus in Sagittarius can therefore be liberating for Venus in Libra. Venus in Sagittarius and Venus in Libra both enjoy socializing and could throw excellent parties together. Though Venus in Libra can sometimes become overly focused on a partner to the point of neglecting others in their life, Venus in Sagittarius will push back on this and insist that the two of them maintain more independence from each other. Before we proceed with the following matches, please don't forget to hit the like button. The second best match is Venus in Libra, with partners Venus in air signs. The three air signs, all of which share an emphasis on ideas and the intellect, are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Two Venus and Libra people together would be very idealistic. It could work as long as they had the same idea of what a perfect world should look like. They would also be concerned with presenting a jointly harmonious appearance to the world. This could be fine as long as the focus on appearance was not used to cover up or distract from serious problems. Venus in Aquarius crosses the line from idealistic into dogmatic, more forceful than Venus in Libra in pushing others to share their ideals. Of course, it would be very important for these two to have compatible ideals. Going in the other direction, Venus in Gemini could influence Venus in Libra to lighten up. Venus in Libra can become disappointed if the world doesn't live up to some lofty ideal, but Venus in Gemini sees good in the little things. We have reached the third best match, and that is Venus in Libra, with partners Venus in other cardinal signs. All four of the cardinal signs mark the beginning of seasons. Fire sign Aries begins spring, water sign Cancer begins summer, air sign Libra begins fall, and earth sign Capricorn begins winter. Venus in any of these signs tends to express its element intensely. Venus in Aries is the opposite of Venus in Libra, and Venus in Aries has a direct approach that is the opposite of Venus in Libra's subtlety. Venus in Libra might not like getting called out for trying to hide behind hints, but Venus in Libra probably needs it. Venus in Libra is scared of Venus in Cancer's sensitivity and tries to tiptoe around it. This fear only makes the sensitivity worse, and Venus in Cancer, whose sensitivity can cross the line into intuition, is more aware of Venus in Libra's unspoken resentment than Venus in Libra thinks. Venus in Libra also finds Venus in Cancer clingy, and this just makes Venus in Cancer cling all the harder. Venus in Capricorn is focused on structure and can be very traditional. Venus in Capricorn can be very helpful in bringing Venus in Libra's ideas into physical form, but might wonder why Venus in Libra didn't take care of that on their own. At worst, Venus in Capricorn can see Venus in Libra as lazy. Since we are done with the best matches, let's talk about the rest of the signs. The signs that have not been covered yet are Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, and Pisces. Taurus and Virgo are earth signs, and Scorpio and Pisces are water signs. Two of these, Taurus and Pisces, are actually signs where Venus is strong. Taurus is the other sign besides Libra that Venus rules, and Venus is exalted in Pisces. Even though Taurus and Pisces share neither element nor mode with Libra, Venus in Taurus or Venus in Pisces might not be that bad with Venus in Libra because they all have in common that Venus is happy in that sign. Strong personalities coming together, of course, can sometimes clash. Venus in Taurus is heavy on sensual and material pleasure and therefore might not understand Venus in Libra not being as invested in the physical world. Venus in Libra is more idealistic, and some of those lofty ideals go right over Venus in Taurus's head. Venus in Pisces is also idealistic, but the emotional excesses of Venus in Pisces might overwhelm Venus in Libra. The opposites of Taurus and Pisces are Scorpio, a sign where Venus is in detriment, and Virgo, a sign where Venus is in fall. Venus in Virgo and Venus in Scorpio are actually very compatible with each other. Not only are their elements compatible, but they both focus on conserving resources and working hard. Both would be miserable with Venus in Libra, and Venus in Libra with them, because Venus in Libra just doesn't share their scarcity mindset and pessimistic view of the world. Venus in Libra can get depressed when the world doesn't meet expectations, but those expectations come from Venus in Libra being an optimist at heart. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.